Yo, Pete, what's good, bro? I just realized I ain't even changed my goddamn clothes yet. We only been here for 3 minutes though. Let me my back. It's killing me. Let me change my damn work clothes. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's get it. Go. Woo. Oh, Mizu, what's good, bro? Once again, hey, it won't take long to see who comes through the stream, bro. You'll see the same people here all the time. That's why I'm happy. I'm happy you keep coming back, bro, because it ain't but a few of us, man. Yeah, it ain't but a few of us be chilling in the afternoons like this. We have cultivated a very safe space. Because anybody come in with the slightest bit of nonsense, they probably just knocking them off like a goddamn assassin. Yeah, so we don't get a lot of new followers, but I sure appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. We got the Angry Orchard popping off. It's apple juice for grown people, is what I call it. We about to That's all good, bro. It's hard to watch it later, you know. It's hard to go back and rewatch these because they're a long format, and plus it's all about the conversation. Really, it's about the back and forth. I like it better. Not the Michelob Ultra. He said, I got the skinny beer. He said, I got the low carbs. You might as well just start drinking light beer, bro. He said, I watch while I'm paying. I know that's right. If you have social media, show me some stuff, man. Show me some of your stuff. Always like to be inspired. If you ever go to my Instagram, you'll see I don't follow a lot of people. I follow like 200 people, but like mostly everybody on my follow list is either like friends, family, or they are other artists, like celebrities and comedians and sports teams. Like I don't follow none of that shit, bro. Nothing. If you're not a friend, a family member, are you not like a very creative person who can inspire me and motivate me and encourage me and let me see some dope, amazing ass art, or let me see your creative process, then I don't need you on my social media. I already get stuck on that shit as it is. I be looking at Instagram for 45 minutes to an hour sometimes. Like, how the fuck did I just sit here for an hour doing that? But then at the same time, like I follow a lot of really cool stuff. Well, I think the stuff I follow is cool. It's not a lot of bullshit, you know. But yeah, if you got social media or something like that, you can show me your art. I'd love to see it. You know, we had some participants coming to the office today. Yo, this one dude was stinking like weed so bad, yo, like so bad. I had to ask his ass straight. I was like, yo, excuse me, you got I'm like, you got marijuana on you? He's like, huh? He's like, huh? No, I just got finished smoking before I came in. I'm like, Cause it's strong. Whatever you have is really strong. It has the whole office smelling like weed, yo. He was like, oh, I'm sorry. But still, bro. I don't give a fuck if you smoke that shit before you came here. But we're like, we trying to help you find a job. We like, I don't know, man. Our office, if you come in our office asking for our help, and you smell like weed, you probably go to a job interview doing the same thing. Ain't nobody gonna hire you, bro. Can you follow me to the bathroom so I can puff that real quick? Yo, some people just do this shit at the wrong time. You knew you had an appointment in our office, and you know what you was coming there for, but you come there, you smelling it strong like fucking weed. I mean, real strong, bro. It was too much. Yeah, like I said, I had to say something to him. And then doing my after school program with the kids, yo, like one mom was dropping her kid off. Well, the parents wait at the bus stop for the kids, right? And so the mom was waiting there for her daughter, and she was like, I was like, your daughter coming to the program this afternoon, right? She was like, yeah. But like when I was standing beside her, I'm like, that shit was, you know, she had a blunt in her pocket, yo. That shit was so strong. I was like, I just had the time, like, yo, you smell nice. No, I said you smell good. She was like, what? I said you smell good. You smell real good. She was like, oh, my bad. I was like, yeah, you around all these kids, yo, and you smell strong as shit, yo. Like, that's what the house smell like, man. My house be smell like weed too, bro. But I know enough that if I'm, yo, Boozy, what it doozy? I know enough if I'm out in public and I'm out to handle some business or go somewhere like professional, I don't need to be smelling like weed, or at least have some gum and some cologne or something. Like, these motherfuckers ain't even try, bro. Yo, had some people in the office today smelling like weed, like strong as hell. They weren't even my they weren't even my clients. They was my coworkers' clients. It was her case, and it was a couple. You know, like girlfriend and boyfriend couple come in, and then so she's working with them. And then after a while, I started smelling weed, yo, in the office, right? And then I left out the office to go do something. And I was going out the office for a few minutes. But then when I came back and I walked back in the office, yo, the whole office smelled like weed, yo. I was like, damn. So I had to say something to the couple in there. I said, hey, dude, either one of you have marijuana on you? And the dude was like, nah, I just got finished smoking though. I was like, well, it's strong, and our whole office smells like weed now. He was like, oh, my bad, I'm sorry. But just telling them off, I was just saying, like, how people don't care about how they're perceived. And this is the thing. You only get once to make a first impression. That's it. You get one time. So if we trying to help you get a job, and this is how you conducting yourself in our office, this is why you're not working now. Obviously, because you don't care about a good first impression. You probably go to all your interviews smelling like fucking weed, bro. And most of the time, like, participants come in, and like I say, we try to get these people job ready. And some people just don't even care about their appearance. Like, that's a big part of being presentable in an interview, is like your appearance, bro. Like, so when hood niggas come in there and they be sagging and they draws all out, I'm the only dude in my office. We got 3 women in there. And one lady, she's like 65 years old. My boss, she's like a couple years older than me, so she's like 45 or something. And then our other employee, she's a little bit younger than me. She's like in her 30s. So these are all grown women. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to see some dude's ass and underwear out. So when guys come in there, I'm like, yo, can you please pull your pants up? Oh, my bag, fam. Yeah, your bag, fam. It's women. You're in a professional environment, bro, with females around. You still just be sagging your ass. Like, that's why I smoke my cigarettes out on the patio. Once the smoke smell settles in the home, it's hard to get. It's super hard to get it out, bro. Uh, it be smelling loud on them all the time, bro. But it's too much work just to smoke. I feel you. And like when I was smoking cigarettes, like I smoke cigarettes in here in the studio or outside, like the rest of the house. I wouldn't smoke cigarettes in the rest of my house because that cigarette smell hard to get the fuck out. Up on the third floor, the smoke still rises, or I make sure the windows up. And like the rest of the house, nah. And then when like I had company over who smoke, no, y'all gotta go outside. I go up on the third floor. You're not smoking in the living room. That shit is for weed only. Exactly, yo. And that's why cigarette smoke turn everything fucking yellow. That shit tarnish everything, bro. And it sticks. The smell itself sticks around way longer than like marijuana smell, yo. Like I say, once that cigarette tar gets in the shit, man, you gotta kills and paint over stuff, bro. I want to see something. So they said, I'll take a, I'll take breaks every once in a while to keep my tolerance low. I can imagine how some computers look, and from people who smoke, you open that shit up, that shit just be nasty black dust and shit. But every once in a while, I'll take a little break from smoking because I don't like my tolerance being so high. I know some people like my man, my man Blunt Mover. Yo, my man can smoke like 3 blunts back to back to back. He'll smoke a blunt. When that shit done, he'll roll another blunt and smoke that shit. When that shit done, he can roll another. And this nigga be smoking high grade shit, yo. High grade. I can't smoke like that no more. You know what I'm saying? That's why I normally just smoke papers or smoke out the fucking. I'll hit this a few times and I'll be good. And like I say, like I only smoke at home. You know what I'm saying? I go to work all day. I'm not smoking all throughout the day. I don't smoke all into the wee hours of the night and early in the morning. My man, Dan the man. So, but yes, not smoking since '09. I know you save an ass of money, bro. But I want to test something out real quick. So I heard that Kendrick Lamar took the copyrights off of all his new music so that YouTubers and streamers can do like live reactions to it without being penalized. So we gonna see if we can listen to this Kendrick Lamar track without being penalized. So I'm on Instagram too. Instagram do not play that shit at all. They way more strict than YouTube. Like YouTube will let you play some shit and it'll be like, well, this video is banned in this country because of copyright. But when Instagram hear you playing some shit, they immediately just shut the stream down. So if I can play this on Instagram, then we know for a fact that the copyrights are removed from it. I'll show you. This is my favorite. This is my favorite track right now, and with this whole diss thing going on, is this one right here. Oh, it won't play. don't know why it's not playing. Yo, what up? What up, King?
I see dead people.
Yo, this shit right here go hard, yo.
Monster on the beat, ho. Deep bone, deep rap, nigga, be a freak, though. Man, damn, all the avalanche, tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? They in the street can hate me, fuck them all in they mama. How many options really got? I mean, there's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton.
Exactly, you want everybody
Beat
to
your
play
ass
this
and out the
shit.
bottom of God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the score with him. Walking down the whole time, I know he got some hoe on him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and make love, just make sure you hide your little sister from. They tell each other the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And probably at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wah, 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 wah. That fuck 'em up. Wah, 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 wah. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us. 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 You think that they gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show will be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't know why you think what is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't there something? Be rest that's for bitching. You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no love for you, ball boy. Let's get ready or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas would get a wedgie. Be flipped over your boxes. Well, over your fault. The other vaginal option. Pussy. Hit a better straighten they posture. Got famous all in content. Might write this for the doctor. Tell the pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fuck no Wayne Gore. He was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad these Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve a Nina. From Alondra down to Central. Nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered. They paste on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Years all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the box. Ay, put the wrong label on me. I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie. Here's 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, blow their ass up like a fresh pack of Zai. Ay, city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Ay. They not like us. 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 Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Like, what? Little baby help you get your legal up. What? 21, get your first street cred. They'll make you feel like you a slime in your head. Like, what? Quavo said you could be from Northside. But 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Say, oh, behold, oh, behold. Say,
Yo, Instagram shut down, yo. That shit stopped my fucking stream. And then I just heard, like this afternoon, I heard Drake response to this shit. And the thing is, it wasn't terrible, man. I think that's I listened to the other Drake shit so far, and I'm like, nah, nigga, nah, that's not it. I was like, that's Yeah, bro, that's not it. None of the other songs, but the last John. I don't know where it's at. It ain't on Apple. It must be cause I heard Family Matters. I heard Push Up. Um, and at the end of that shit, yo, he was just talking. He was like talking cash shit. Euphoria was good, man. But then the other one, Not Like Us, I like that one better than Euphoria.
Pulitzer Prize winning is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First off was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet it's filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a weekend and we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans will rejoice and thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach Club and the drug you uses for less inflation. Master manipulated, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why is it Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and I miss the morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. It's when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why this pedophile raps and shit you're so obsessed with. It's so excessive. They're acting like it's so aggressive. But you just never know infection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and how they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. This shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I'd never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dawg, not a peacemaker.
Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you gotta need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records, I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music and your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people crazy. You sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turning clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise.
When I say I hit you back, it's a lot safer.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen work done. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know. But just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
See, I'm not a Drake fan. I've never had a Drake album. I think the only song that I can name off top is like Hotline Bling. Really. I don't think I can name like the title of an album or anything, but for this shit, I feel like I gotta listen to his side. And it's like, you know, cause I'm not a real big, like, in-depth celebrity guy. I don't need to know, like, for some reason I know, like, Kendrick Lamar isn't like his whole name. Like, his last name is something different. But, like, how old this nigga is, what school he went to, and all that shit, like, what groups I'm not, what's that guy who always interviews people? Nardwar? I'm not Nardwar. Like, I don't be trying to know everything about all these fucking celebrities and shit. That's not my thing. But, like, this is such an interesting hip hop take that I feel like I at least have to listen to Drake shit. Like, I gotta hear both sides of the story, because I like Kendrick music, but I don't know, like, Kendrick Lamar as a person. Not like how these motherfuckers be trying to find the T on each other. And this is, you know what I think they're doing? Just like the TRL battle raps and all that shit, and Smack battle raps and shit. Like, this is what they're doing. You can't go to that arena. They're like mainstream pop artists, so they can't get in that arena and like duke it out like the underground guys be doing with the fucking gun bars and shit. So they can have a little freestyle battle rap like this right here. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth for a few rounds, however many rounds, 2-3 rounds, back and forth, and then let the public decide like who won. Just like Jay-Z and Nas did back in the day, yo. Just like Beanie and fucking Jadakiss did. Just like fucking Freeway and Cassidy. You know, like, yo, it's rap beef. Tupac and Biggie is like the biggest one, but you know, that ended in violence. And then now, like, you see the news reports already, but this thing is like moving from the studio to like reality, and that's not cool. Because YouTube, this stream is for entertainment purposes only. I do this for fun. I am not a professional, and I do not have any degrees or certifications in any field at all. So I am not giving out any kind of advice, whether it be medical, political, scientific, religious, or otherwise. If anything I say, if you think anything I say may be true, I would advise you to do your own research and figure it out for yourself, because I have no clue what I'm saying. I have no clue what I'm talking about. I do this for fun, and this stream is for entertainment purposes only. But like the Biggie and Tupac thing should have taught everybody something. Um, Most people know that that was really a psyop for that era. I really think that they saw a threat, a potential threat in both of these gentlemen, because Tupac more so than Biggie. Biggie was a party guy. Tupac was a party guy, a really big party guy, but he also just had a lot of other influences that were extremely, extremely pro-black, and I think that caused a lot of fear in different alphabet agencies, just like the Black Panthers and just like a lot of other movements. If you know who Dr. Uh, Khalid Muhammad is, he's passed away several years now, but Dr. Khalid Muhammad was trying to get with the West Coast rappers, yo, and organize these dudes. He got in, he tried to get at Ice Cube, and after a while, there's one interview where he was talking shit about Ice Cube, but then there's another interview where Tupac is speaking at a church or something. He's in the auditorium and he's with Dr. Khalid Muhammad. And a lot of people in that circle think that Khalid was assassinated because he was a strong leader. Like, this dude had pull, yo. And he was making moves and he was organizing. He was able to get Tupac under his wing, and once again, the same way that Malcolm X pulled Muhammad Ali. Well, Cassius Clay under his wing, and then got Cassius Clay to switch up everything, and he still was the greatest. People feared that. I think a lot of people at that time feared that potential in Pac. He was just a different kind of guy, not a saint or a savior or nothing like that, but he was high energy, very motivated, self-driven, um, talented, and he was young. And at a very young age, because he died in his mid-20s. So before before he was 30. So basically, you have to go through your adolescence, your childhood, and your teenage years before you can really have a sense of self and a strong personality, a sense of direction and destiny. And so most people don't figure that out until their 30s sometimes. But some figures, especially like the black leaders from back in the day, were very young, accomplished a lot. Dr. King was only 30 something when he got assassinated. But look what he accomplished. Once again, before he was 40 years old, look what everything he did just in his 30s. If that man could have lived to be 65, 75, 80 years old, imagine what else he could have done. And the same thing is with Tupac. Like, he accomplished a lot at 20 something years old. How many albums, how many songs, how many movies, how many books of poetry? At 20 something? It's amazing. And he was very, very, very influential. And he was able to connect with street dudes, even though some people would say, he didn't have that persona until after he played the character Bishop in the movie. And it kind of changed him and his personality, or the way he outwardly presented himself as a character of this person now, because he actually had a little bit of a rough, bumpy start, but he did go to a pretty decent school and made some really decent connections early on, which is how he was able to start acting in the first place. But yeah, I think that whole East Coast West Coast thing was definitely a type of psyop, because they saw the potential of these young men to actually garner and generate some type of positive movement through the use of their music at that time, and so they wanted to push a more negative image of this beef and it was the media who actually called it that to start with. Like those guys themselves and other people in the industry didn't even label it as a East Coast West Coast beef. But once the media put it out there into the zeitgeist, and then everybody else just, it was like this mass psychosis. And so now it's the same thing that's going on with this the whole, in the beginning, everybody was like, "Oh, they're dissing each other. Did you hear the diss track?" And now it's like, "Oh, what about the beef between the two guys?" And so, did these guys ever say it was beef, or was this just a lyrical exhibition and writing skills and the uses of metaphors, similes, double entendres, alliteration, being able to um, create a decent flow, just a real, like, a mental game of chess with words is basically what freestyle battles are. And so we normally say a battle, a freestyle battle, but now it has started to be labeled as a beef. And beef has a very different connotation than like a battle, or someone making a diss record. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. Like, we've been doing this forever. It's always been there. Even the DJs would battle each other back and forth. The breakdancers would battle. Like, everybody battles back and forth. It's a part of the whole culture. It's an exercise. It's a sparring match. Cause my skills are better than your skills. But now it's like these motherfuckers still think it's fucking 1996 and shit. Bro, I'm almost certain that everything is surveilled right now. They're spraying the windows of a store in London. Like, you think there's no cameras that are around watching you motherfuckers do that shit? Shooting people and security guards and stuff. You don't think the vehicle or none of that shit is on camera, bro? That shit is all gonna come back, man. All that shit for what? And once again, this too may be a psyop. Entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. The government killed Tupac, bro. People like, oh, he got away, he escaped. I don't know, man. I think the government murked that motherfucker, bro. And I think that this right here is another opportunity to take the eyes off of the election and the war and everything else, and let's keep this shit riled up and keep it as hostile as possible for as long as possible. Keep motherfuckers from looking at the other hand in the glove. We've been getting a lot of black entertainment spicy shit for the past couple weeks. Really the whole year, ever since Cat Williams popped off in January with this shit. Puffy blew up the news for a couple weeks. Now this thing right here with the rap music has been over a week long now. And so in the midst of this, what else is going on in the world that we're not paying attention to? And then the hype dies down a little bit, and then somebody gets shot, and the hype is right back up again. Like, just keep paying attention to the music shit, man. They shooting each other now, and in Canada. I don't know. I don't know what to make of all this shit, yo. The Honorable Minister Benjamin Muhammad. I need to watch the Marley movie. Trap white splaining. Hey, man, cause I can see it, man. We can see it, man. And that's what they need to do, bro. Just leave the shit on the wax. And that's how I think nowadays that these young artists are smart enough. And even Drake said in that last one that he put out, man, I'm too famous for this shit, bro. Like, if I slip up a little bit, you think bitches ain't out here really just waiting, absolutely waiting to try to catch me the same way they catch all these other motherfuckers, bro. And once again, he in his 30s. He's still a young man, and he got all the money, all the money. And that's what be getting. And I understand like power, the power trip can get to a lot of these men, and it's just like, well, I'll just take the pussy. But I don't know, man. Cosby and Kobe and Tupac and Tyson, everybody rape women. Come on, man. I don't know, man. When the first thing be like rape, I be questioning that shit. Underage, you know, R. Kelly, but then then you have the shit like that because his dumb ass put the shit on camera. He thought that's not me, nigga. Rewind that, nigga. Pause, nigga. Robert Kelly, you're telling me that's not you peeing on that girl, nigga. And so I say, I know, man, the power do get to some of these people and fetishes and weird shit, you know. But I just feel like some of these younger dudes, man, y'all, if y'all smart, y'all can just see what happens. If you put yourself in those situations, man, you see what the fuck happens, bro. So, is Drake what motherfucking Kendrick say? I don't fucking know. He say you ain't gonna find my name on no pedophile list or nothing like that. Okay, well. And then he say prove it. But then, you know, everything he said about K-Dot, is all that shit true? I don't fucking know. Sounds good though. But this last thing that happened, man, look, man, that shit suspicious. It is very suspicious, if you ask me. I know you're not asking me, but I'm just saying anyway. I just think, oh, this ain't some years, like they've been going back and forth for years. Like that thing with the thing with Pac and Biggie, it was months and months and months building up to that shit, and then the boys went to New York that time and was talking shit, and like it was wild. It was wild, man. But it was a lot, and this thing it really just got started, and y'all already like over words. Come on, man. I thought we'd have moved past this, bro. Over words. You know what? I hope I hope it's like an OVO fan who did it. When they find out, it's just some kid who is crushed because his idol is losing the battle. Fuck you! You're supposed to rap better than that. Yeah, I find that shit wild, boy. Boy, that's some wild shit. He ain't even try to hide it at all. But Aaliyah's, the more you look into that, she was a little freak, man. She was just really insecure and groomed a lot because people say that Jay-Z was tapping her at a young age, and she was just getting passed around. People say that's how what ASAP Rocky baby mama. Rihanna. Yeah. They say that's how Rihanna got on. It's everywhere in there, man. It's everywhere. And then I remember one time I was watching something about Rick Ross. It was definitely some like reality shit. and I really was just skimming. And it was like Rick Ross interviewing girls or singers or something. He was trying to get people to the label. I don't know what it was because I ain't watched the whole thing, but like he was like interviewing these girls. But the way it was like, I don't know, it just seemed weird. Like, are you interviewing them for like the label and their music? Are you trying to fuck these bitches? Because the way he was saying it, the way he was talking to them, like, I don't know, it was weird, yo. And then I couldn't watch that shit. I like, oh, whatever. I think a lot of dudes do that shit. I don't think a lot of them be taking it though. I don't think they be just taking it. I think some girls feel like they only got a few options. Mm. And she chilling with ghosts. I'm telling you, man, it seemed like she was getting around as a young person. Like, okay, shorty, like, okay, is you good? You alright? Yeah, but R. Kelly definitely groomed her and tried to he married her, didn't he? Didn't he marry her? And she was still like a teenager. She was like, wait a minute. Did R. Kelly marry her or no? I'm remembering that wrong. I think he married that chick, right? Or tried to marry her. They say whatever. That's how you know, like he really wasn't hiding that shit, bro. She's 15. That's why some people say, man, y'all should have seen that shit with R. Kelly way, way early. Y'all ain't try to stop that man years and years ago. Yo, also, if that was my daughter, he would be in a totally different place. Totally different place if that had been my child. Absolutely. I know that's right. Um, you trying to kill me? Negro, you did it to yourself. You did it to yourself. I'm not doing nothing. You made me do this. You knew what was gonna happen. You trying to kill me? Yes. You did it to yourself. Yo, but some on some good news, yo. Like, so a couple of months ago, my boss mentioned that, uh, for one, my boss is always busy. Like, she is constantly busy. She hardly ever has any downtime to like fucking breathe throughout the day. She's always doing meetings or going out to like some kind of community event or entering data into whatever number of systems she has to enter data into. And so like my position, I teach life skills classes in the prison, and I also do the after school STEM program. But she's so like she's over all of the prison programming. But a couple of months ago, she pulled me to the side and she said, "Travis, um, no, I don't know if you're aware of this, but I supposed to have somebody underneath me because she's the director of our department, and she is supposed to have um, a couple of managers and a couple of supervisors underneath her, and she doesn't have the whole team that she's supposed to be staffed with. And she's been doing like this for years and years, and she's never complained. And so all the higher ups and all the board members just always keep her with a super heavy workload. But she's like, this year there's a lot of stuff going on in her personal life, and so she was like, she told the board that she is supposed to have a director of prison programming to handle the bulk of the prison programming. And she doesn't have that position, so she's forced to also handle that workload. And she's not supposed to, really, not how it's written in her job description and how it's formatted. There's supposed to be that position filled all the time. So she pulled me to the side and told me that. And she said, I went to the board. I told them this year you have to give me a program director. You have to. I'm demanding it. And she said that she wants me to fill that position when it comes online. So this was months ago. This was last year actually when she mentioned it, because it was before Christmas. And so this morning I get to work, and I normally try to be like the first or second person in the office, because we do a morning, like a morning team meeting. But my boss, she's always there super early. Um, so I always just try to get there just like right after she does, and then that way it's just me and her in the office, and me and her can have our own meeting, and square things up, and then I can bounce and go get my day started while her and everybody else, when the rest of the crew comes in, they can all sit together and talk and bust shit up. But so this morning I get in early like normal, and it's just me and her sitting in her office, and she was filling me in on some other stuff, and then she paused and she was like, "Also, we need to talk soon." And I'm like, I thought I was in trouble. I was like, well, okay, talk about it. She was like, well, you remember I mentioned the director position? I was like, yeah. She was like, well, we're still in the works of it, and she said we're gonna talk about this here soon with the board, like really soon. And she was like, are you do you want this? And I'm like, I said, I've been thinking about it since you mentioned it the first time, and I'm a little apprehensive, but I said, the simple fact that you have the, um, like the fact that you think that I'm capable of doing this makes me want to do it. Yeah. And so I said, I'm on board. Whatever you need from me, I'm on board. And so she spit a little bit to me real quick, saying here um, in the next few weeks, I got to start shadowing her on certain meetings, um, with different committees, different prison committees, just so that these people get familiar seeing my face, and understand that in a while you won't see her face. It will be me. So, some changes are coming. Changes. I'm nervous. I ain't gonna lie, man. Look, man, I'm nervous, bro. I ain't gonna lie. What people don't understand about me most of the time is I am a high school dropout, bro. All I have is a GED. Yo, this shit be bugging me out sometimes, dog. I swear, bro, this shit be bugging me the fuck out. Like, nigga, you should not be doing this shit. How the fuck you gonna be the director of prison programming for Lackawanna County? How? How is this even possible? This shit not. I don't know, man. Life is weird, bro. For some reason, I don't never have too much, but I always have enough. Somehow. When shit like this happen, I be wanting to. I be like, God, is that you, nigga? Why you keep looking out for me? You know? What the fuck going on over here? Some of this shit I don't even be deserving. That's how I like. And then she's like, well, you know we have to post for the job. And she's like, other people are gonna apply for it. But she is like, other people are gonna apply and other people are gonna interview. But I think that, like, I think that you will do good in this role. And she was like, I'll guide you. And that's how she did with the classes that I teach. So she just had me shadow her a few times, go into class, and just kind of get used to the hallway guards, seeing me come in and out of the building, getting the inmates used to me, like leading and instructing the class. And yeah, she did that like a few times, maybe like 3 or 4 times, and then she was done. She was like, "All right, you got it. Go ahead." I was like, "All right," and I like it. And I've been doing like pretty good at it so far. I like it. Actually, I gotta go to the prison in the morning, and so that's why she feels like I'll do good in this role because. Like, I don't mind going into prison and talking with the guys because I see myself in a lot of these guys, you know? The younger ones, the older ones. Since I'm older now, like, I tell the younger guys, look at the old head sitting in here. You don't want to be this old head sitting in jail, bro. You don't want this shit to be your life. And then I tell the old heads, look at yourself in the mirror, bro. Look at the gray hair starting to come in and shit. How much longer you want to sit in this bitch? Y'all need to tighten up, man. Some of y'all need to tighten up, bro. People, places, things, man. You want some different shit. You got to be around different people and do different stuff, man. You keep doing the same shit, especially if it's not doing you no good, or it always landing you back in the same spot. You got to change that shit, bro. And so I feel like just being able to like try to connect with the guys in there, especially the younger guys. Like I said, I talk shit. Not talking shit about the old heads, but why they right, they like, look, young guys, y'all don't want to be in here with gray hair. A motherfucker telling you what you can and can't eat. You know? Telling you when you can wash. Who the fuck wanna live like that? So, we'll see how it plays out. We'll see. My main thing is I like my job, and I just want to keep it like that. I don't want to not like going to work, or at least not mind going to work. You know what I'm saying? Because I would like to sit here all day, every day, and just paint and play video games and eat good food and get some pussy, smoke some weed. You know, same shit I do every day. If I can do that all day, every day long, oh man, that's paradise in heaven. But I can't. I gotta earn a living some kind of way. So the way that I earn my living, I actually don't mind. I don't mind it. I gotta pay bills and I gotta eat food. You know, I gotta wash clothes and shit. So I gotta have money. And I really don't mind the way that I earn my money. It's not a lot, but it works. Now, if I had to get up every day and be like, yo, fuck this job, like, I just don't want that. I just don't want that part. I don't want, I don't want to feel like that about my job at all, ever again, because I've always felt like that about my job. I have always felt that way. I don't want to go to work. I never want to work. But my job now, like, I don't mind. So, if I can find a way. But like she said, she said she'll try to ease me into it. And that was like the last thing, because other people started coming into the office. She was trying to keep it kind of personal, even though I'm putting this on my YouTube channel, so whatever. But she was just like, in the next few weeks, I'm just start pulling you with me to go to certain meetings. Because she has to sit on the prison board meeting. And there's something, I think we do something, and she has like, not diversion court, but like drug and treatment court. Like, she got to meet with them people sometimes, and then with certain things she has to meet with the warden on. And then, like, that's just one aspect of her job, like I say, because we do workforce development, we do prison programming, and now we have a young adult center which just came online, where we're trying to serve ages, like 14 or 22 or something like that, because some people that age who struggling don't have a lot of assistance or know how to get a lot of assistance with certain things. So we open up that programming, and she's the director of all those. Like, there's so much stuff and so many different programs within our programs, and it's like, when people are like, have you seen the boss? Like, no, she's fucking running around like a mad lady. And somehow she she always stays cool about the shit, but all right. Mm, I'm really trying to just wrap this little piece up now. I ain't lying. I'm not trying to do too much more to it. I think this hair was the last thing I really wanted to try to work on just a little bit. But beyond the hair, I don't know. I might look at it one more time tomorrow before I take it off the easel, just to make sure. Because since I've been in here this evening, I've only been looking at the hair. I haven't like really scanned the rest of the painting that much. So there may be something here and there that I may try to add. But I don't know. I'm sorry I keep putting my big face in the camera. But my back is still hurting really bad, so I'm leaning a lot now, which makes my back hurt more. All right. I would say just a few more details here and there, here and there. It's not a whole lot. It shouldn't be. I hope it's not. I'm still mad Instagram be shutting down my stream so hard body, yo. Yo, K Dot say we can listen to that shit, bitch. Don't shut my shit down. Hit that nigga up top. Yo, top dog. Tell him what K Dot said. Tell him he said it's okay. I wonder what the hell that shit is. It sounds like a damn Power Wheels or something. You say for the right salary, I'm back in a week. I don't know about the personality thing, bro. The only thing that is a disadvantage is the demographics of this area. It's very, 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 very white. Very, very white. Very extremely white. But at the same time, you know, at some of the guys in there, I can side with them, but most of them, I just give them the honest truth, yo. You fucked up, nigga. You fucked up. Simple as that. What you doing? Got caught selling drugs? Okay, that's on you. Anybody get caught selling drugs? That's on you, man. You know that's the risk. I'm not about to feel sorry for you, bro. I got my license suspended for 6 months because I got pulled over and I had marijuana in my possession in Virginia. Suspended my license. That's what happens. I got caught with what they call drugs on me. Actually, I thought I was gonna go to jail that night because I had an open container in the car. I had brass knuckles in the car. I had a weed pipe in the car, and I had weed on me. I was stupid. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Just keep all my shit in the damn car. Alright, man. But I didn't go to jail that night. I could have. I thought I was. After they started digging all that shit out my car, I swear to God, y'all put my hands behind my back and just stood there. And the cop was like, he was like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "I'll just wait for you to put the cuffs on." He was like, I'm not about to cuff you tonight. I'm looking for guns, bro." So you got guns on you? You got more drugs than that? I'm like, no. He was like, you paid too much for this bullshit ass weed. I said, I probably did pay too much for that shit. He was like, well, I'm taking the weed. The brass knuckles, these are illegal. I'm taking these. The beer bottle, that beer bottle empty. Get rid of that beer bottle. Throw that shit crossing the field. He's like, I'm gonna write you a ticket. And get the fuck out of here. I'm like, alright. And then went to court, they suspend my damn license. I like, what the hell my license got to do with weed, bitch? I gotta get to work, nigga. I gotta go to work and shit. And so I kept driving on the suspended license. And one time I got pulled over. Cause my tail light was out. I got pulled over and got down. It was like, oh, you driving on the suspended license. Extension. I was like, son of a bitch. You mother suckers. I had weed in the car that time too. It took me a long time to learn my lesson. I ain't gonna lie. Like going so long without a damn license, man. Like, look, man, just might as well ride clean, bro. That shit ain't never worth the headache. I promise you that, bro. Yeah, I had some brass knuckles on me. I'm swinging. I ain't had no gun. Shit. I ain't had no gun at the time. So, I need something. I ain't too big on knives. You know what I'm saying? Knives, you should get real messy. Knuckles will get messy too, but it's quick. Well, knives can be quick too. It's hard to knock a motherfucker out with a knife though. You can jug a bitch, and depending on who it is, they might run, or they might really try to kill you after that. But the knuckles, they give you time to get away. I'm knocking you out, bitch. I'm putting my hand in my pocket. I'm gonna start whistling Dixie. Wham! As soon as you go down, I'm out. I'm not about to sit here and fight nobody. But don't threaten me, because I'm gonna punch you in your face. I'm gonna try to split the bridge of your nose, or I'm gonna hit you on the side of your head, something. Them the two good spots. Entertainment purposes only. I ain't giving out no advice. I'm not a professional fighter or nothing. Luckily, I ain't never had to use my brass knuckles. One time I slid them bitches on though. I ain't gonna lie. We was in the club. And the motherfucker, it wasn't really a club, it was like a bar kind of club thing. Motherfucker getting too hype, you know? And it was like getting hype with the homie I was with. So once again, I just put my hand in my pocket. And just waiting for something. And then it calmed down. I was like, thank God, bro. Damn. I ain't wanna. Sheesh. Thought I was gonna have to smack a nigga with these things, man. I still got a set of brass knuckles. I got the brass knuckles knife combo now. Is the last thing I You ever see that shit? You flip the blade out and then the handle got knuckles on it. I jug you and punch your ass, bitch. Jug this shit out, motherfucker. Keep playing with me. Ooh. It's a digital clock. But it's actually a toast holder. It's not a toaster, it's just a toast holder. Interesante. Alright. How long we did this? An hour? Almost an hour and a half? Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it right there. It's hot up there. And I think I'm basically finished other than a few, let's say maybe a few touch-ups. Well, damn it. I see something already. Let me lift this up. Because what was I doing here? Because that goes nowhere for some reason. I don't like that. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Like I say though, that last shit Drake dropped. I ain't no Drake fan, but you talk some shit on there, bro. You throw K Dot to come with the facts next time, man. I all that shit you talking about is fake, man. The prescription drugs, the daughter that I don't have, all that shit was set up for you, nigga. Because we know you don't pay attention and do no research. You just gonna take whatever and run with it. But I know that one of them kids might not be yours. It might actually be your homeboy's kids. Well, and then on the last track, he was like, man, I got more fans and awards than you. So, fuck you on that. I got way more money than you got, so fuck you on that. And I ain't never fucked no little girl, so fuck you on that. Like, Drake, try to fight for the light-skinned dudes, Drake. Fight back, nigga, fight back. Cause that BBL Drizzy. Then Drake had to call it like what got me, like the first couple of tracks, even the J. Cole shit, no names. And then K-Dot was like, fuck it, all the sneak dissing, nigga. I'm calling names. I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he acting tough. I was like, damn. And so then Drake had to just start calling names. I said, this has been a good little sparring match. They done fucked it up now. So they might as well just let it go. Let it go ahead and die out. Leave it alone. Cause I know it's not those guys. Specifically, I don't think that somebody from Kendrick's camp hired some hitman or something to do some dumb shit. This is just some crazy fanatic fans or I'm saying, just some weird, crazy motherfucker trying to get some clout. Or this is some psyop shit. And I won't stray away from it being a psyop. So. Yeah. Since the man is already trying to taint the shit with the violence, just stop it right now, guys. Just go ahead and say, yo, it'd be dope if K-Dot be like, yo, fam, fuck you. It's still fuck you, nigga. But yo, ain't nobody on my side did that shit, cuz. Right now, ain't no pussy shit, ain't no bitch shit. And I'm just letting you know, nigga, I'm trying to keep this shit on wax, on the live streams or the music streams or whatever. So I'll go, cause that's what I would do. I'll put that shit out there immediately, yo. Like, yo, this is a public service announcement, nigga. Your bar is still weak as fuck, nigga. But I ain't trying to murk you over that shit, nigga. I don't know who did that shit or why they doing that, but it wasn't us. None of my homies drove all the way up to Canada to do that shit. Damn it. Got any shows coming up? No. Like I say, man, this year I'm just trying to stay in the studio. I don't got a bunch of new shit to show. These the only new paintings I got right here is 3, and this one is almost done. It's not like absolutely done yet. So I almost have my 3rd painting of the year done, and it's almost the middle of the year already. I feel so unproductive, honestly. But like I say, this year has already been kind of weird. I did my family vacation, but then also I had a family member pass away, so I took a couple of weeks off the studio for that, and then I recently injured my back or re-injured my back, and so that's kind of slowed me down in the past couple of days. And then I've had I have done one commission this year, so that took a little time, but it's still like, man, I feel like I'm not painting as much or fast enough. I don't know. Really, just still trying to stay consistent. Just consistent, but I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm producing as much art as I used to. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I definitely do try to focus on the quality of the art a lot more instead of just doing a bunch of random paintings now. And then I used to do a lot more commissions as well. And so I would really just try to bang out a lot of commissions. But in the past couple of years, people don't have extra money for art. So I haven't really been getting a lot of commissions. So it seems like I would have made more of my own art, but that's absolutely not the case right now. Oh man, that is so wet. I really should have my stick. Stick, stick. All right. I smell something good outside. Like somebody done lit the barbecue. It's not a bad day for it. Now that definitely smells like a grill. It must be husband's turn to cook dinner tonight. No shoes coming up. Why stop the grilling streams? I haven't really been grilling a lot lately. Yo, the grilling streams used to be popping. Yeah, next time I like to grill up. Cooking with the Prince. Alright, I'm about to clean up for real this time. My throat is dry. I'm starting to get hungry. It's super hot up here. And my back is just killing me sitting in this chair. Alright, tomorrow is Thursday. Alright, my goal tomorrow afternoon is to take this shit off the easel. It's not coming down this afternoon. I'm gonna leave it on here one more day. I'm gonna come back and sit here and chill and look at it real good tomorrow. And then, like I said, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow I can come back. Say get some custom Tims. That's what's up. Sure love them. I'm liking it. Yo, my back is on fire right now. Fuck. Yeah. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody jumping in the stream with me. I don't know if I streamed video games yesterday or not. I might. Did I? I don't know. Alright guys, I'm gonna stream some games today because the only chair that I can sit in comfortably is no lie is my game chair. And they make those chairs for people to sit in comfortably for hours. So I'm about to go sit in the game chair and play some games, yo. I will definitely do some streaming this afternoon or this evening. So if you guys want to check out some Call of Duty or something, catch me downstairs in the living room. If not, peace. And I'll catch you guys next time.